Welcome guys to a brand new video on NIKKE Goddess of Victory. Yes, I am about to talk about one major issue in this game. Well, there's a couple of issues I will mention, but there's a major one I want to talk about in today's video. Now, before anyone comments down in the comment section saying, wow, this guy is a hater, this guy needs to, start to hate me. Listen, I already made a video talking about why I love NIKKE. I make content on NIKKE, so I absolutely love this game. This is coming from a place of criticism. So essentially, I'm just going to try and talk about something that essentially needs to be fixed. I know it's not like, oh, the rates is bad. It's nothing as like stupid as that. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more content on NIKKE Goddess of Victory. Once again, I absolutely love this game. This game is absolutely fantastic. NIKKE will absolutely never die as long as the devs continue to develop this game. However, let's talk about some of the issues in the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So with the recent release of more characters, we got anniversary characters, we got a free SSR from anniversary as well. We also got 2 limited banners that just came out. A lot of us have started to realize, like, yo, some of these characters need heavy investment, and what is happening with the resources in this game. So in terms of resources, I'm most focused on the what's it called, the stones you need to get your characters, give your characters overload gear, as well as skill resources. Oh my days, we are desperate for those resources. Now, I understand the devs have already mentioned that they're going to be implementing some changes to simulation, or adding a extra challenging stage for simulation to give us more skill resources, but like, when are they gonna add that? I know they've been saying they're gonna do all of this, do that, but this game has been out for a year, and to be honest, we haven't gotten any major change. If you look at this game now and how it was at the first at the start of the game, it is exactly the same. The only thing that has been added or changed was basically liberation, and they've technically forgotten about liberation already. So in sense of how fast is it for the devs to implement changes in this game, they are very slow on implementing changes. We need all the stuff right now. It is more apparent that we do need skill resources when all the characters that keep coming out, you absolutely want to 10-10-10 them. So when I say 10-10-10, I mean the skills. You want to get these characters to like increase skill level, simply because they don't function that well if you don't get them at a very good skill level. For example, when we got the schoolgirl character, I think it was Tia literally needed to have her first skill to be at level 6. Once again, I might forget what exact skill she needed, but there was one skill you exactly needed to get to skill 6, or she literally will die and won't be that good. So her function will basically not be there. So I made a video going over one major issue with Tia. You essentially needed to do that for her. Now we got character like Red Hood, who essentially is absolutely amazing. Every single one of her skills need to be 10-10-10 to see the full utility, to use the full skill she has. That is absolutely amazing and definitely what you need to do. Now obviously that is straight after, no, I'm not saying straight after Nagantia, but that was a couple of weeks after Nagantia came out. And now we got some new characters with the Lord Miller as well as the Mika. Once again, they also need heavy investment to actually utilize them. More specifically, Mika. Oh my days, the amount of investment you need to put into Mika to see the full utility or to use the entire skill she has is insane. Like, I didn't think they're gonna make a character like Mika, but they actually made it that to reduce the ammo that you need to activate some of her skills, you need to get it to level 10. I thought it's only the blue line or the blue worded skills that actually need that changes whenever you upgrade the skills, but no, they decided to change that with Mika. So Mika is a character you absolutely want to get to 10-10 and forget about the burst, so you can focus on that because the damage buff is great. But Mika desperately needs some heavy investment for her to be good. And I actually recently made a video going over some of the characters that are very strong but need heavy investment. This game has a lot of them, and honestly, moving forward, it's going to be like that as well, especially when characters keep coming out. Especially, okay, I'm not saying I'm unlucky. I got lucky with all the characters because I get every single character within a couple of summons. I get literally every single character. I'm extremely lucky, so whenever a new character comes out, I get them. The only one I've skipped so far was 12, but I also think you need to get 12 skilled to a certain level as well to get a decrease in some of the like requirements for her skill, which essentially makes her even better. So I got lucky with some of the characters I've summoned, but when it comes to building them, there is a lot of requirements, especially with the gears, especially with the skill resources required, and this is a major issue. Now with the upgrade that you're going to be doing to simulation, that's going to come out in the future, that is fine. But with the upgrade or the ability to get more of that stones, or I don't know what's called, the stones required to overload your tier 8, tier 9 gear, we need that. We need a lot more ways to get that, because we can only farm interception 3 times a day, and maybe you get 1 drop of it, maybe you get 2 drops, but there's a lot of characters in this game that we want to build. I recently made a video going over some characters as well that need heavy investment, but I have not built, but these are some of the best characters in the game. Snow White, absolutely insane DPS. I can't use her, I can't build her because I don't have the skill materials to do that. I don't have the stones to actually give her some overload gear. Maxwell as well, another top tier DPS, needs heavy investment. Unfortunately, with the resources being given out to the game, we need a lot more of that to actually allow me to upgrade her. Which other character? There's one other character that I haven't talked about, but I've forgotten. But there are so many characters in this game that do need heavy investment before they shine, that is actually insane. I'm making this video more specifically because NIKKE came out, and honestly the investment you require for NIKKE is insane. I want to definitely use NIKKE. I think NIKKE has an amazing skill. The requirements to stack her buffs is very important, but to do that easily you need to get overload gear. You also need to upgrade her skills all the way to 1010. That is so much requirements. So I don't know if I need to focus on her right now or focus on another character. There's a bunch of characters I still need to build. Now I think it's only like 4 characters I technically need to build. Now I'm not going to say that I have all my best characters at 10 or like fully maxed out, but I think most of the other characters are in a stable position. But when it comes to NIKKE and some other DPS that I'm simply not using, they need those resources, and unfortunately we can't get them. Now that is, like I said, another major issue with the game. And another issue I want to talk about, I've briefly mentioned, but the devs are really slow in implementing some of the changes they've talked about, or implementing new game modes, new content. They are kind of slow with the amount of money we're giving them, the amount of money they're earning. I would have thought they would have added some pretty interesting stuff by now. I don't know what is taking them so long. I'm actually having fun with the game. Like I said, the game is absolutely insane. The game is absolutely fun, but it's just mind-boggling with the amount of money they're earning. Where is that money? Actually, the money is going into like advertising the game, which I absolutely agree with. To advertising your game, getting more people to join your game is absolutely important in the success of the game. So whatever money we give them, I hope they do use that in advertising it, as they do right now. Keep doing that, NIKKE will be successful. But also, with development of this game needs to be important as well. The development of new content, new game modes needs to be important. I think maybe they're just worried that if they implement new game mode, we're going to complain about too many stuff. So we're going to complain that, oh, we have to do this now, there's a lot of stuff in this game that we need to do now. I think they may be either worried that the player base will complain that there's too many stuff to do, or we might complain that, oh, this is not a fun game mode. I don't know why they're not implementing some new content, but I don't think we do need one. But I just feel like it's weird that this game has not really changed since the beginning. I'm not saying it has to change drastically, but it needs to be like new game modes by now, obviously. So I'm expecting 2024 for them to implement new changes, some new game modes, but I might be wrong. But honestly, we need like some new content. I'm not saying, because right now all you need to do is log in, do interception, do simulation, do your dailies, and it's out. Now it's kind of easy to do all of that stuff, but sometimes it does take a lot longer to do your dailies. But simulation and especially with simulation, that you can quickly do it, and the interception as well, train might be a lot lot harder for most people if they still don't have like Red Hood or some of the best DPS, but like I have those, and I'm pretty sure most people do as well. I think there's no really interception boss that is hard to do right now, and it's technically easy to do interception now. Just clear one and bam bam bam. Obviously if you're a new player, I'm pretty sure you're still struggling with interception and whatnot. Just take your time with that. But still, I think for all the players that have been playing since the beginning, we definitely feel like we need something added into this game. Liberation has been ignored as well. That's another issue. Where is the next Liberation character coming out? I think actually maybe New Year's will give us a new Liberation character. I think New Year's update should be pretty big, but at the same time I don't expect it to be big because we just came out from Anniversary, which they gave us a big map, they gave us a big character, really interesting character, and also we just came out from, well, we currently still have the winter update, which is pretty big, pretty good as well. But I think in New Year's they should definitely do like a live stream, announce new content, announce the Pilgrim character, just something interesting, you know, to look forward to. I don't know. I just feel like the game is just repeating stuff that they have done. So like with new events, the events are just the same. Like events are just easy and just same over and over again. Not that I hate it. It's just like, it's just a monotonous thing to do over and over again. I just feel like they need to add something. But like I said, I absolutely love NIKKE Goddess of Victory. Even though there's no new game mode, I absolutely love it. I think NIKKE is a fantastic game. I think the characters in the game that you can collect are amazing. I think the rates are good. Well, that's probably because I got lucky every single time. I do love the game, guys. I absolutely love the game. So if you guys are going to think I'm making this video just to make a hateful video on NIKKE, you guys are absolutely wrong. I just feel like we're in a position where NIKKE just needs to, you know, not branch out, but just develop more, I guess. But maybe I'm wrong. Tell me down in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.